evening, everyone, and welcome to the NHS Golden Jubilee Staff Awards 2020. Well, we're doing it a little bit differently this year. Unfortunately, we can't all get together to celebrate at the moment, but we look forward to the next time when we hopefully will be able to do that. This evening is all about recognising the outstanding contributions that you have all made over the last year. Our 38 finalists are a testament to the remarkable commitment and devotion that is given to patients within this hospital day in and day out. A commitment and devotion that has never been more evident than this year during this unprecedented COVID pandemic. 2020 has been a year that nobody will forget, and we are delighted to be celebrating the Golden Jubilee achievements here tonight. We hope you enjoy the virtual awards and be sure to use the hashtag GJ Staff Awards 2020 to spread the word and follow the action. Get tweeting, please. Now, before we move on to the awards, we have someone who would like to say a few words. Let's take a look.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Susan Douglas-Scott, and I'm the chair of the board at NHS Golden Jubilee, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here with you tonight to introduce our annual staff awards. Now, of course, we had planned to have this in person, where much raising of coffee cups and cheering and hugging no doubt would have happened as part of the process, but due to physical distancing we all know that can't happen, so we have to do this in a way that keeps us all safe. But it's really important that we get the opportunity to say thank you to our amazing team, and it's not just the people who've been nominated, it's each and every single one of Team Jubilee, no matter who you are, whatever your job is. I am really proud of you. I've been keeping in touch by hearing all of the amazing things that you've been doing since I last left the hospital on the 23rd of March this year. So it's been a very long time to be away from you all, and I really do miss you, but I am delighted that the progress that's been made and how well you're all doing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And of course, we decided that the team awards should still happen. It's an annual event for us now. And I believe a really important one because it highlights the good practice across all teams and all individuals at the Golden Jubilee. So tonight I am looking forward to seeing all the amazing finalists and hearing the stories about who you all are and all the different jobs that you've done. So thank you and well done everybody who's nominated, and very good luck to all of the finalists, and a massive thanks from both all of the board and the senior executive team here at the Jubilee. So let's get on with the show in this amazing digital format. Enjoy now or later on YouTube.
Thank you. Now, we don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. Let's get on with the awards. First up is the Support Worker Award. Let's take a look at our finalists.
The Support Worker Award. Alan Campbell. Alan prides himself in the meals he produces for patients in the hospital. This year, he has played an active role in the Menu Harmonisation Group, which looked at menus from other health boards to compile a bank of recipes suitable to be shared among all boards. Alan's cooking ability has meant that he has been able to transform what was an unsuitable recipe into a suitable meal for patients. He always makes sure that the food served to patients is of high quality and wants to aid their recovery through nutritious food. Patients have often given good feedback praising the food and the work Alan does. Angela McGlade. Angela makes patients feel at ease and shows them all gratitude and appreciation for volunteering to take part in a research trial. Angela's help in the motion analysis laboratory is invaluable, and she helps make the entire process smooth and efficient. It's a pleasure to work with Angela, as she always makes the staff and patients smile. Putting patient care and comfort at the top of her priority list is especially important in a research setting, where her flexible approach is greatly appreciated and aids the smooth running of the research department. Nicola Priest. Nicola always puts patients at ease and makes sure they know how much their involvement in research trials is appreciated. Nicola's help in the motion analysis laboratory is invaluable, and she helps make the entire process smooth and efficient. Nicola always makes the staff and patients smile. Putting patient care and comfort at the top of her priority list is especially important in a research setting, where her flexible approach is appreciated and aids the smooth running of the research department.
Hello, it's Jackie Bird here. The woman who used to start the news by saying good evening, and then I'd spend the next half hour telling you precisely why it wasn't. Well, I'm afraid not much has changed on that score these days, but I am here now to bring you only good news. I've been asked to present the Support Worker Award. That's such a difficult category. So many other areas of the NHS, so many unsung heroes and heroines. But eventually, the judges whittled it down to one person from a department that's often unfairly much maligned, but so very vital in terms of patients' recoveries. The Support Worker of the Year award goes to Alan Campbell of the Catering Department. Well done to you, Mr. Campbell. I've been hearing that Alan takes recipes and works his magic on them and brings patients nourishing and highly enjoyable food. Well done. And not only is it the Golden Jubilee that's been benefiting, your recipes and your skills are being spread throughout the NHS. So you have done a great job, and so many people probably owe a lot of their recovery to your fine work. So take this with our sincere congratulations, and from me, well done to you, Alan, and I hope you enjoy it.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for this award. I was pleasantly surprised, especially not only to be nominated, but to be shortlisted, and then to actually get the award is unbelievable. And it's good to be recognised in a job as this, which is rewarding when you get feedback from the patients. It spurs you on a wee bit, and it's not only an individual but a team effort as well. But to be solely recognised is somewhat special. And again, I would really like to thank you for this award. Thank you.
Well done, Alan, our deserving first winner of the night. We now move on to the Rising Star Award. Let's hear about our 3 worthy finalists.
The Rising Star Award. Erin McGowan. Erin has been nominated for her tireless work providing care for patients during the COVID-19 pandemic. While working with long-term patients, Erin has gone the extra mile to ensure patients feel they are cared for, even downloading a playlist of a patient's favourite songs so they could have a dance during her shift. When she felt the same patient was not eating enough, Erin organised delivery of her favourite meal, a fish supper. The patient's mood changed that day and later said that being able to listen to their favourite songs and eat their favourite meals greatly improved their day. Lindsay McGuire. Lindsay works in the haematology and blood transfusion area of the laboratory and is an exceptional member of the department. She is committed to providing a quality of service for patients, has a consistently high level of work, and a natural ability to work as part of a team. She is also continually working to improve herself, undertaking a part-time MSc in biomedical science while still committing to the 24/7 shift work required in the laboratory. Rob White. Rob's previous architectural experience and his personal relationship with disability has placed him in a unique position to relate, create and deliver practical and effective outputs to overcome barriers to access from both a social and architectural viewpoint. Rob led on the necessary equality impact assessment, interior and wayfinding strategies for the Phase 1 expansion, delivering them in an innovative, highly visual manner. The Rob work has done will have a huge impact on the new facilities. His wayfinding concepts and ideas can be easily transferred not only across NHS Golden Jubilee, but also NHS Scotland. He has presented at national forums highlighting his work, and other NHS boards have expressed an interest in his work.
Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Mark Cox, and I'm delighted to be here. I'm in Main House, just waiting on a curry getting delivered, to be honest. Got a 20% off Just Eat voucher. And I'm not really here to talk about what I've ordered. That's beside the point. I'm here for the Golden Jubilee Staff Awards. And the Rising Star Award goes to the individual who has greatly contributed to making sure that NHS Golden Jubilee care and services are as accessible as possible. And our winner tonight is Mr. Barry White. He's a black American soul. No, it's Rob White. Barry White, I'm reading the wrong bit. Rob White for his innovative work in highly visual equality impact assessment and wayfinding strategies for the new Golden Jubilee Eye Centre. Congratulations, Rob. I hope you have a fantastic night in your house, in the kitchen and that, cutting about your own house. You'll not be going out celebrating anywhere. Well done, Rob White. Well done, everybody that was nominated and all the winners. All the very best now. Bye.
It's a great honour to receive this award. I'd like to thank everybody in the organisation who's nominated me as a Rising Star. This is more than just a job for me, it's a passion and a personal goal of mine to ensure that our facilities and services are as accessible and user-friendly as possible for the diverse patient population we serve. Coming into work every day is a great joy and pleasure. It's so good to work with such a great bunch of people, and I look forward to many more years within the organisation. So thank you all once again.
Huge congratulations to Rob there, very well done. Next up we have the Volunteers Award. Let's see who our finalists are.
The Volunteers Award. Beth Anderson. Beth epitomises all that is best in volunteering. Always helpful, friendly, sympathetic and a good listener. She gives up much of her spare time just to make life a little more enjoyable for patients recovering from major surgery. Nominated for befriending a patient who had just had open heart surgery, Beth helped with morale, support and offered comforting words at a very difficult time. Jack Morrison. Jack is a former patient who has been a volunteer with NHS Golden Jubilee for 18 months. He was nominated for his friendliness and willingness to talk with patients waiting for a heart transplant, providing ongoing support and friendship to sick patients under great emotional stress. Having received a transplant himself, Jack is uniquely positioned to put patients' minds at ease and understand what they are dealing with. When COVID stopped patients having visitors in hospital, Jack was more than happy to maintain contact over the phone and continue offering support. The Pastoral Care Team. The Pastoral Care Team is a dedicated team of volunteers who give their time for others. Building trusting relationships with both staff and patients, they enhance the patient's experience in the hospital. By visiting long-term patients and those who have travelled a long way for a procedure, the Pastoral Care Team provides patients with an opportunity to share fears and worries with somebody not part of their family.
Hello, my name's Priscilla Boyle. I'm Non-Exec Director of the NHS Golden Jubilee and Chair of the Volunteer Forum. Many of our volunteers have continued to offer support and services all the way through the pandemic, particularly in pastoral care and in peer support. I am delighted to announce this year's winner is Jack Morrison. Jack, with his own lived experience, continues to support patients through the pandemic. Really well deserved, Jack. Only unfortunate that I can't do this in person, but please accept all of our thanks and gratitude to the support that you offer patients and their families. I hope it won't be too long before we can see each other again when it's safe to do so. Until then, well done and congratulations.
Hi there, thank you very much for this award. It was certainly a pleasure to be nominated and receive this award and accept it with gratitude. But the award isn't really about me at all, it's about the volunteers, every one of them here at the hospital, who worked hard to try and comfort people in times of need here in the hospital. For that, I thank you and thank you very much. Thanks.
Well done, Jack. Very well deserved. Our fourth award is for collaboration. Our finalists are all worthy contenders for this award.
The Collaboration Award. 2 East nurses, physiotherapists and occupational therapists. This multidisciplinary team has worked extremely hard together to achieve a joint goal for their patients. Concentrating on collaborative working for the benefit of their orthopaedic surgical patients, the team have made it possible to mobilise them and reduce their length of stay, meaning that patients are able to leave hospital faster and recover in their own homes with their families. Interpretation Department. The interpreters are the group of people who create a bridge between the patient and medical staff. It can be frustrating for a patient who doesn't speak English to be in hospital undertaking a procedure. Comforting patients, helping them understand information, and even bringing a smile to their face all means a professional interpreter can make a patient feel more safe and secure in the knowledge they are receiving the correct and best care. Mr. Nikos Kostoulis. Nikos was nominated by the wife of a patient for his dedication and team working. He and the surgical team adapted a piece of equipment to give the patient oxygen while operating on a tracheal tumour. The patient's wife was grateful to them all for making the patient more comfortable in the last few months of his life.
Hi, my name is Stephen McAllister. I'm currently Chair of the Staff Governance and Person Centred Committee at the Golden Jubilee National Hospital. As Chair of this committee, I frequently come across outstanding examples of collaboration, engagement and involvement. However, this year's winners for collaboration have produced a fantastic bit of work that's allowed our patients to go home faster. And I'm delighted to announce that the winners of the Collaboration Award are 2 East nurses, physiotherapists and occupational therapists. Really well done. Congratulations to everybody involved.
We would like to say thank you for this award for our collaboration with the multidisciplinary team, with our work with ERAS and progress and enhanced recovery within our ward. We're very proud of our achievement working with all our massive team in orthopaedics.
Huge congratulations to the very worthy winners there. Okay, time now to move on to the Unsung Hero Award. Let's see who our 3 finalists are.
The Unsung Hero Award. Carol Ann Cameron. Carol Ann has been nominated by the family of a patient for the care and compassion she showed to their daughter, going above and beyond to help her feel more comfortable and pain-free during her hospital stay. Andy Gillis. Spiritual care lead Andy has been nominated for his communication with a transplant patient. Visiting the patient daily, Andy listened when the patient was feeling worried or scared about their procedure. Having now received a transplant, the patient remains forever grateful for the time Andy spent with him and his family. Hospital porters. Porters were asked to organise and deal with clinical waste while a new national contract was put in place. They do not normally handle clinical waste, but stepped in overnight to handle all clinical waste, including sharps boxes and griff bins, throughout the hospital, and to then move it all into a storage container.
Hi, it's Fred here, Fred McCauley. You remember me, I was a comedian. I'm a gardener now. But this is the Unsung Hero Award, and it's my pleasure to make the announcement. There are many people who work tirelessly day in and day out, going the extra mile, making a real difference to the people that they work with or work for. And there were so many worthy nominations in this category, so many in fact, that we have actually got 2 winners. So it's congratulations to NHS Golden Jubilee's Hospital Porters and National Service Division's Carol Ann Cameron. Hospital porters stepped in to support clinical waste while a new contract was being secured, and Carol Ann was nominated by a patient's family for helping their daughter be more comfortable and pain-free during her hospital stay. So congratulations to both. Well done.
So on behalf of the porters, we'd like to accept this award for the Unsung Hero and to thank everybody for the nominations. It's been a tough year for everybody, but we've stuck together. Thank you.
Just want to say a huge thanks for this award. It's a real honour, especially for myself. I've not worked here within NSD for too long. I've only been here about a year or so, and I absolutely love it. It's such a great job in a specialised area, so it really is an honour to win it, and I'm absolutely thrilled. It's a great team here in NSD. We work really well together, and like I said, it's a specialised area. There's so much to learn, and I look forward to spending the rest of my time here. Thank you very much.
Two very worthy winners there. Well done, Carol Ann and the hospital porters. Next up is the Green Award, and the finalists are...
The Green Award. Hotel Corporate Social Responsibility Team. The Golden Jubilee Conference Hotel Corporate Social Responsibility Team were nominated for continuing to improve the environmental sustainability of the hotel. The team formulated a 10-point plan which centred around the reduction of paper, plastics, water and food. Initiatives include the removal of all single-use water bottles and the introduction of glass squiggle boards to reduce the need for single-use flip charts. Benjamin Troth. Ben has worked to ensure staff have a safe and secure place to park their bikes in the bicycle storage area. After realising the existing bike storage area was to be removed because of building works, Ben joined an action group to help decide on a new bicycle storage area. In order to attend these meetings, Ben would often stay at work after a busy night and on-call shifts to ensure he was able to bring staff views forward.
And this award goes to an individual or team who have made NHS Golden Jubilee greener, safer and cleaner. It is my huge pleasure to announce that the Golden Jubilee Conference Hotel Corporate Social Responsibility Team are the winners of this year's Green Award for their 10-point plan to reduce paper, plastics, water and food. Congratulations.
I'm delighted to be accepting this award on behalf of all of the staff here at the Golden Jubilee Conference Hotel. All of our staff here are committed to finding new and creative and innovative ways for sustainability. All of our staff embrace all of our environmental policies and we strive for continuous improvement, and this award is justification for all of that. Thank you very much.
We now move on to the Project Recognition Award. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Project Recognition Award. Jamie McNaught. The historical use of hip precautions following hip replacement surgery has been debated within the elective orthopaedics department for a number of years. Jamie has shown initiative to move this debate forward by auditing compliance with hip precautions to galvanise the department into taking action and leading a large-scale project to gather the evidence required to support change in practice. Working collaboratively with the occupational therapy team and orthopaedic consultants, Jamie ensured that this important project was completed within the anticipated timeframe. Orthopaedic surgical team. Working closely with other departments and the patient himself, the orthopaedic surgical team made it possible for a total hip replacement procedure to be performed and the patient discharged from hospital in under 12 hours. This is a step forward for enhanced recovery and patient care within NHS Golden Jubilee. The team achieved new levels of collaboration within the hospital by working together with rehabilitation, radiography, nursing and the pain management team to improve the patient experience while saving money and bed space for the hospital. By trialling this new, faster way of working with patients and succeeding, it is hoped that this will become a more common occurrence in future.
Oh, look who it is, isn't It's me here, Gavin Mitchell, better known as Bobby the Barman. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you tonight. I'm sorry we all can't be together tonight and have a wee soiree, but maybe in the future. It's an honour to be asked to present an award, especially at a time like this where, well, what can I say? You know, as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners. It's extraordinary. What you do for us is remarkable and we'll be internally grateful. I mean, on a day-to-day basis, what you do is phenomenal, but particularly, obviously, over the past few months, you've had to cope and struggle like the rest of us, plus work under new conditions, etc. It's just amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've had people and lost people through this, so thank you so much. You've been extraordinary. If anybody's a winner, it's us. But hey, enough. I am here to present an award. And the award I'm presenting, I believe, is the project recognition. Now, I've been unemployed as an actor for so long during this pandemic, I can't remember lines, and I've just got all lazy and sloppy. So, I'm going to read the details. Check this out, it's very 21st century. This is me getting all Holly Willoughby, or like somebody in the news. Look, I've got my iPad and all that. Hello, reports just coming in. This is, hi, coming to you live, Gavin Mitchell, hi. Oh, look at that light. Ooh, Halloween. Right, so, the award for project recognition, NHS projects are important. They directly impact the care and service of people and receive and making a lasting difference to them and their lives. And improving healthcare is what this is all about. And that is why tonight's Project Recognition Award goes to... It goes to the one and only orthopaedic surgical team. Come on. Oh yes. Now, working with other departments and a patient, they made it possible for a total hip replacement procedure to be performed and the patient to be released in under 12 hours. Huh? Come on now. Eh? Well done. Absolutely extraordinary. Jings, get the Guinness Book of Records in. Somebody should be timing all this. You know what I mean? Either that or you've got a second job, which is better than I've got. You could be working for, like, you know, working with, what's her face? I can't see it. I mean, I can't even speak. You could be working for motor racing in the pits now. Right, you're fine. On you go. Jeez, oh, and that's without a drink. Honestly, never buy your teeth for a catalogue. That's my advice. Anyway, I'll let you get on. Sorry for taking so much of your time up. Look after yourselves, keep safe, and once again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you do. Take care. Bye.
Very delighted to accept this award on behalf of the entire orthopaedic department of the Golden Jubilee Hospital. We are a great team. We always strive to do our absolute utmost to improve the quality of the care we give to all our patients, and this is just a number of one of our projects that really is a very collaborative approach between the entire team, from the nursing staff, the allied health professionals, the theatre teams. Really, the surgeons are really only one very small part in this. Our anaesthetic team have really driven and pushed the enhanced recovery programme, and particularly these day zero hip and knee replacements that we hope will be a bigger and bigger part of the future care at the Jubilee Hospital. So thanks again. Bye-bye.
Very well done to the orthopaedic surgical team there. Our 8th award of the night is the Care and Compassion Award. Here are our finalists.
The Care and Compassion Award, Linda Clements. Linda has worked in the transplant unit for 25 years and always goes above and beyond for her patients, always showing care and compassion towards patients and family at a difficult time. Her commitment to delivering the best care for patients over such a long time is truly admirable. She always refers to her patients as my patients and takes great pride in looking after them and their loved ones. A true advocate. Johnny DL. Johnny always ensures that patients receive the best possible care and are treated with respect. One patient who nominated him commented on how Johnny made sure he received all the help he required, and he'll always be grateful for that. Andy Gillis. Andy always treats both staff and patients with the utmost respect, has an excellent attitude, and is always able to laugh and find common ground with whoever he is talking to. Working with colleagues in his own department and others throughout the hospital site, he provides person-centred spiritual care to any and all who approach him. Andy is someone who always has time for you, no matter how busy he may seem. This attitude translates to patients as well.
I'm delighted to be part of the celebration of the great work of the teams right across NHS Golden Jubilee. As the Chief Nurse, the care and compassionate category is incredibly close to my heart because of the importance it holds to me. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner is Linda Clements, healthcare support worker who recently retired from National Services Division. Well done, Linda.
Well, I'm Linda Clements and I've been a healthcare assistant for a number of years, 40 years. I've just retired, and I would just really like to thank the staff and the people who have nominated me for this award, and I do appreciate it very much. And also the type of award it is, it's just a very close-knit unit, and I think everybody deserves something at some point in their life, but I'm really happy that somebody's put me forward. You know, this is just such a close-knit wee unit, you know, very good to the patients, and you know, just ask any of the patients at all and they'll tell you just exactly how it's a team building, it's a team effort for everybody.
Congratulations, Linda. Now, before we move on to the next category, we are going to hear from Chief Executive Jan Gardner on behalf of the judges.
Care and compassion is what NHS Golden Jubilee is all about. And this year the judges wanted to give a special commendation for care and compassion. This award goes to Eleanor Cassidy. Eleanor was one of the senior pharmacists here at Golden Jubilee and worked here for over 25 years. All of those who worked with her, both in the pharmacy team and those up in the ward, knew the lovely person that she was. She would always greet people with a smile and with kindness, and for patients she always went that extra mile, offering her kindness and her compassion, her professionalism in everything that she did, but always in a really lovely, gracious way. Sadly, Eleanor suddenly passed away in May of this year, and she has been a great loss to us here in our NHS Golden Jubilee family, and also sadly to her family at home. But this year we wanted to recognise that Eleanor was what Jubilee was all about. So we wanted to honour her memory by saying thank you. Thank you to Eleanor for all of the years that she gave to this organisation and for all of the patients' lives that she positively impacted. So to Eleanor and to her family, thank you.
I'm delighted to accept this commendation on behalf of Eleanor and be able to pass it on to her family. Eleanor worked at the Golden Jubilee Hospital for nearly 25 years now, and everyone who worked with her will agree she was the most caring, compassionate and loving person. She had a smile that lit up every room, and she always gave 100% to her role as a critical care pharmacist and went the extra mile for her patients. We're all absolutely devastated that she's no longer with us, but in her friendship and her warmth and her beautiful nature are sorely missed, especially by her work family in the pharmacy department. Eleanor was such a humble person, and she would be a wee bit embarrassed if she knew about this award, but it's wonderful that the hospital can pay tribute to her commitment to her role, and hopefully this award will bring comfort to everyone that knew and loved her.
A very worthy special commendation. Now, the Leader of the Year is up next. Let's see who the finalists are.
Leader of the Year Award. Irene Crawford. Irene always considers the needs of her patients and her staff and would always put herself forward for on-call shifts to keep the labs running. Irene has been described as a fantastic manager with outstanding professional and people skills. As Irene was close to her retiring date, for her last Christmas with her team, she filled Advent stockings with gifts and each staff member chose a date to open their stocking. She also organised and cooked Christmas lunch for all of them. Robin Smith. On top of the tremendous amount of work, meetings and planning to prepare the intensive care unit for COVID-19, Dr. Smith led the anaesthetics department through the changes, with many anaesthetists having to work in intensive care for the first time in years. Dr. Smith not only set the path for practical aspects with appropriate delegation of tasks, she also drove the department's spirit by being calm. She also promoted kindness and reassurance in a very stressful period. Patricia Traynor. Since taking up her position as lead radiographer for the General Department in Radiology, Patricia, or Patsy to her friends, has worked hard to bring together all staff and has created a positive and professional place to work. Patsy has been inclusive and transparent in her work and brought the staff with her through change and difficult times.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. The judges were delighted to receive so many nominations in this category, demonstrating the strength of leadership across the whole of NHS Golden Jubilee. I'm pleased to announce that your Leader of the Year is Radiologist Patricia Traynor. Nominated multiple times, Patricia is recognised for her transparent and inclusive approach to leadership. Congratulations.
Hi, I would just like to say thank you so much for this award. I am so surprised and honoured to have been nominated by all the staff that I work with here on a daily basis. I came into this role on a 3-month contract and it's now 17 months later and I still get to work with such a brilliant team of professionals both here in radiology and throughout the hospital. It's been a difficult role, ups and downs, especially with the armour inspection we've had and now with COVID pandemic, but I know it's an award for Leader of the Year. I just feel it's more of a award of recognition towards the hard work and dedication that the staff as a whole have put in here, and for that I'm extremely grateful, so thank you once again.
A very worthy winner. Well done, Patricia. Next up, we have the Top Team Award. There are no shortage of top teams at the Golden Jubilee. Let's see 4 of them in action.
The Top Team Award. Critical care was at the heart of preparation and caring for critically ill patients during the COVID pandemic. All members of the nursing team in critical care embraced the challenges and worked tirelessly to provide the highest level of care within the COVID unit, supporting families in a way they never have before. They continued to provide specialist care to our cardiothoracic patients and supported and cared for cardiac transplants in a scary and pressurised time. The team also changed roles to care for oncology patients. They embraced these challenges, ensuring their skills were relevant and based on research and teachings. National Services Division. The National Services Division team cares for patients before and after heart transplant. They do this with kindness, dedication and professionalism by supporting both the patient and their family members through what is a very difficult time for all involved. The NSD team are superb in balancing empathy and care with a practical and positive approach to addressing symptoms. Prevention and control of infection. The Prevention and Control of Infection team has provided an outstanding response this year during an incredibly challenging time. They have been reactive when national guidance was frequently changing, working through the detail of patient pathways and finding alternative solutions to new problems. The team aim is always to keep all staff and patients safe, whilst allowing the hospital to care for patients and resume services. Scottish Adult Congenital Cardiac Service. Receiving a number of nominations in this category from patients, they all agree that the Scottish Adult Congenital Cardiac Service team is amazing. They are always available to listen, to answer questions, and to be a friend in times of need. They are a caring and compassionate team who always go above and beyond for their patients.
It's no secret that Golden Jubilee has a very special place in my heart. That's partly because it's a very special place, and it's also because I had the privilege of working with many of you over many years. So I'm really pleased to join your celebrations tonight. This has been a tough year for everyone, and there are no signs that it's going to get any easier. So this night is important because it's about recognising the compassion and the care and the hard work that you deliver every single day, looking after patients in that very special person-centred way. Tonight's awards are about recognising too the innovation, the values and the compassion with which teams across Golden Jubilee and the team as a whole deliver for patients across the whole of Scotland. It's been hard for the decisions to be made about who to win, who to give the awards to, and everyone who's nominated should be very proud of themselves, as I know their colleagues are. But because it's hard, tonight we have two winners. And the winners are the National Services Division and the Scottish Adult Congenital Cardiac Service. National Services Division team balance empathy and care with a practical and positive approach to addressing symptoms. And the Scottish Adult Congenital Cardiac Service are a very caring and compassionate team who consistently go above and beyond for their patients, many of whom nominated this team for this award. So many congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to everyone across Golden Jubilee. And you have my heartfelt thanks tonight and every day for all the work you do. Thank you.
Hi, wow. Thank you very much for this award, the Top Team Award. It's a great achievement. The team and myself are absolutely over the moon. I know that we provide excellent patient-centred care. I'd like to also thank the people who nominated us. It does really mean a lot. It certainly makes our role worthwhile. Again, thank you. The team are over the moon. Thank you.
So this is a huge honour. Thank you so much for awarding the award to the Scottish Adult Congenital Cardiac Service. It's been quite a year, and I think that the team has been outstanding in all its efforts to look after our patients. We've the great fortune of working with an amazing team of surgeons, of nurses, radiographers, physiologists and doctors. And all of these teams can only work because of the incredible patients that we care for. So thank you so much for this award.
Well done to both winners. 3 awards left, and this takes us onto the Chair Award for Innovation. Let's take a look at our 3 finalists.
Cardiothoracic Physiotherapy. The cardiothoracic physiotherapy team developed a protocol that allowed for the safe mobilisation of a patient with a femoral intra-aortic balloon pump, the first in the UK. This was an innovative idea which has transformed the lives of patients who would otherwise be bedbound while awaiting a heart transplant. The team have now completed over 550 mobilisation sessions in the last year with this patient group, who previously would have had very little physiotherapy input. Kieran Monaghan. A few years ago, Kieran became the lead for biochemistry. At such a young age, he has proven himself to be a great leader, changing the department for the better. He has expanded the repertoire of tests, bringing new techniques and training for staff, all of which leads to excellent and improved patient care. His high energy brings great enthusiasm among staff, and his IT skills have improved the laboratory and made it more efficient. Scottish National Advanced Heart Failure Service. The Scottish National Advanced Heart Failure Service is nominated for the new Donation After Circulatory Death (DCD) transplant programme. The procedure has opened a new chapter for the future of heart transplantation recipients in Scotland and will potentially save the lives of many more heart failure patients. NHS Golden Jubilee is now only the 7th heart transplant centre in the world to have performed a DCD heart transplant, as DCD organs were previously thought to be unsuitable.
And now to the Chair's Award for Innovation. Innovation can be a whole range of things. It can be a new form of practice that we then share with others and becomes a new way of doing things, and that's innovation. It can also be a thing that's invented and becomes an innovative practice going forward that helps people in different ways. And tonight's worthy winners are our cardiothoracic physiotherapy team, and they invented a way of getting a patient, a man out of his bed who was waiting for a heart transplant. This man was on a femoral intra-aortic balloon pump, which meant that he was immobile. So they invented a way of getting him out of bed and enabled him to walk. And I think he probably walked about a mile a day going around the corridors of Golden Jubilee while he was waiting for his heart. So not only did this help him in his recovery post-transplant because he was fitter, it also helped his well-being during that time. So this was a piece of innovation that was a really rounded and amazing thing, and I hope will be used many, many more times going forward with heart transplant patients. So thank you to our physio team in the cardiothoracic department. Well done to all of you, and I hope you're very pleased to be winning this tonight.
Thank you so much for this award for the cardiothoracic physiotherapy team, as this was truly a team effort. The physio team recognised that there was a gap in the service for the advanced heart failure patients awaiting transplant on intra-aortic balloon pump, and we knew we had to do something to improve the journey for these patients. However, without buy-in from the cardiologists and the great staff in NSD, this project would not have progressed so seamlessly to become our standard practice at the Golden Jubilee. I think I need to say some special thank yous to the physio team, to Ross Marscheider, who developed our protocol, to Natalie Lambie, who led in the first mobilisation on balloon pump, but a special thank you to Nikki Maxwell-Mackenzie and Michelle Proudfoot, our amazing physio practitioners who keep us doing the right thing all the time and have been involved in every mobilisation here at the Jubilee. I think I've got one more thank you to say, and that's to our pioneering patient George Little, who without his trust in us this service would never have developed, and he was the first person to walk in the UK on a balloon pump. Thank you.
Very well done. Cardiothoracic physiotherapy. Ladies and gents, we have reached the penultimate award, and this is the Chief Executive Values Award. Let's have a look at our finalists.
The Chief Executive Values Award, Dawn Buchan. Dawn lives NHS's Golden Jubilee's values whilst maintaining a personable approach. She values everyone, has an excellent can-do attitude, is committed to providing quality services, and understands her own and others' responsibilities. Dawn effectively works with colleagues in her own department and others to provide person-centred services which are high quality, safe and effective. David Fallaha. Dr. Fallaha is one of the youngest anaesthetist consultants. He took on analysing data from thousands of patients to find ways of improving patient care and outcome. He demonstrated his dedication through giving his time not only for data analysis, but also by staying late after work or coming back to top up perennial catheters for total knee replacement patients. Finding ways to provide good pain relief and avoiding morphine-related sickness has a positive impact on patient experiences in terms of pain, physiotherapy and discharge time. Roy Gardner. Professor Gardner has demonstrated a huge overall commitment to the task of treating heart failure. One patient wrote in their nomination, "For me personally, Professor Gardner went to great lengths to preserve my life. In 2015, he arranged for a procedural treatment at another hospital for me, as the Jubilee wasn't funded for this. Post-op, he insisted I attended regular clinics and arranged further treatment to safeguard against my deterioration. I'm more than certain I would not be here if it had not been for the intervention of Professor Gardner."
Positive values are at the very heart of NHS Golden Jubilee. They are what we are all about. That's what makes this award so very special, and also what made it so very difficult to judge. We had many nominations, in addition to which I see the positive values that are demonstrated each and every day. But this award goes to a special individual who has demonstrated above and beyond those great traits that we hold so dear. And the winner of this award is Dawn Buchan. Congratulations, Dawn, and thank you for all the fantastic work that you do and the wonderful way that you do it, living and breathing the values of NHS Golden Jubilee. Thank you.
I would just like to take this opportunity to say thank you for the award. Values for me is very important within the team and for the department, so thank you.
Congratulations, Dawn. Now we have reached the last award of the night, the Special Recognition Award. For the last time, let's see who the finalists are.
The Special Recognition Award. Ash Calvert and Lynn Heatley. Clinical Governance received a request to provide support to the mortuary service during COVID as the mortuary attendant was retiring. Ash and Lynn were both happy to help and fully embraced the challenge. Their role involved assisting with a review of the processes to support the issuing of death certificates aligned to revised COVID guidance. A difficult part of their role, but one they handled very well, was contacting families of deceased patients, ensuring the death certification process was in place and bodies were released timelessly to undertakers to allow funerals to take place. Cardiac physiologist trainees. The West of Scotland Optimal Reperfusion Service is for patients having a heart attack due to a blocked coronary artery. The small but dedicated on-call out-of-hours team for this group of patients includes a cardiac physiologist. At the beginning of the pandemic, occupational health risk assessments recommended 2 of the 7 members of the cardiac physiology on-call team would be unable to work face-to-face with patients who were confirmed or suspected of having coronavirus. Following a discussion conducted amongst themselves, our 3 trainee physiologists, David Creeber, Emma Sloan and Julie Fido, volunteered to work face-to-face with emergency patients out of hours, which allowed the trained risk-assessed members of the team to manage the high-risk procedures. This model of working allowed the department to maintain the full complement of on-call staff on the emergency rota. David Hodgson, David Dell and James Leonard. The estates team showed outstanding commitment and innovation to ensure the multiple requests and targets given during the initial COVID pandemic were achieved. At the beginning of the COVID pandemic, areas on level 4 had to be quickly refurbished and brought up to clinical standard to prepare for patients. Those leading the team showed outstanding commitment by taking a flexible approach to the situation, altering shift patterns to suit demands, and not only managing the work, but participating in it as well.
Hi there, it's Fred again, and very, very pleased to be able to make this Special Recognition Award announcement. As we all know, the ongoing coronavirus pandemic has put immense pressure on healthcare services across the world, and this year shining a spotlight on our healthcare heroes and the amazing work they do every day. Tonight's last award recognises those who have made such a difference to NHS Golden Jubilee during the pandemic. I am privileged to announce the winners are the estates team members David Hodgson, David Dell and James Leonard for their outstanding commitment, innovation and flexible approach to ensure the many needs were met, often at short notice. Well done to all of you. Congratulations.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to the people that nominated us. Secondly, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of myself and my team. It was very much a team effort, where we all gave 100% during the difficult times we encountered this year. Thanks very much again. Thank you.
Well done, David, James and David. Now, before we close tonight's event, we are going to hear from the Chief Executive, Jan Gardner.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Tonight has been all about reflecting back and recognising the outstanding work of so many of you. Each and every one of you in Team Jubilee does exceptional things every day, but the 16 awards have recognised individuals and teams who have gone above and beyond. Choosing those individuals has been a very, very difficult process, but it is good to get there in the end. This has been a very challenging year for NHS Scotland and indeed NHS Golden Jubilee, because as all of you know, we've continued with many of our services. We've had to stop and restart, and also we've had to bring on new services as well. In addition, we have finished the building of Phase 1 expansion, which is great to see, and also begin our Phase 2 expansion. But tonight is really about the thank yous. I would like to name each and every one of you. I would like to name each and every team, but you all know who you are and you all know why you come here every day. You, like me, come here for our patients and for one another to deliver great, professional, kind and wonderful care. Care and compassion is at the heart of everything that we do here, and I am really privileged to be the Chief Executive of this organisation because of all of you and the wonderful work that you do. Our patients write to me frequently to say thank you, to tell me of the great experiences they've had, and so tonight I celebrate you. I thank you for your tenacity and your care through this difficult period. I thank you for coming here every day and keeping that smile on your face and the kindness in your heart when you deliver that work. Thank you. I thank you for being agile and willing to be flexible in the changes that we've had to make, to work with teams from other boards to make the pathway successful. Thank you. I thank you for being understanding when we've had to stop and start services, and for your willingness to develop new clinical governance pathways and test out new ways of working to keep people safe. Thank you. But these words never seem enough, but they are all I have this evening. So I finish tonight by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Team Jubilee, it is a joy and a privilege to work here with you, and let's keep going and do great work in the year that lies ahead. Thanks very much.
There we have it, our truly inspirational 2020 finalists and winners. Each and every one of you deserve the recognition. A huge congratulations to you all. Thank you to the judging panel who gave up their time to research and deliberate over all nominees to select the very worthy finalists and winners. A massive thank you to all who've watched the show this evening. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to the NHS Golden Jubilee Staff Awards 2021. Hopefully we'll be seeing each other face to face. That's all from me. Good night and stay safe.